Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. Okay, so in today's reading video, I want to speak to someone who has 3 masculine energies connected to them in some way. This could be romantic, it could be platonic, it could be purely spiritual, meaning some of these connections may be someone who has passed on or someone that is physically incarnated but that you haven't met yet. But the key is that whether these are people in your physical life or that you are spiritually connected to as a soul, it feels like all of these connections are really meaningful and really supportive to you in some way. There is a lot of beauty in each of these connections. I also feel that you've consciously felt a connection to these people, these other souls, for a long time. Now, for one of these connections, for some of you, you may not have met the person yet, so this could be just a vague feeling that there's a divine love that is coming into your life that you don't really consciously know yet. So take these energies as they connect for you personally, and of course, this reading will not be for everyone, so only take it if it does resonate, and always use your intuition at the end of the day to determine which messages are for you and which are meant for others. I'm getting the numbers 2 and 11, so those could be significant numbers to someone. Someone could have Sagittarius or Aquarius energy in their birth chart as well. So I have a few cards here to start us off. And the first card we have is the 9 of Cups. I'm picking up that there's this energy moving very quickly towards you because we have the 8 of Wands, which represents something really picking up momentum, something either evolving between you and one of these masculines very fast, or something that is coming towards you very quickly, meaning you might be spiritually connected and that connection is building momentum energetically and could be presenting itself to you physically very soon. With the Hierophant card, whatever energy that's coming through here first, it is someone that you're very aligned with at a core soul level. I'm getting something about your core values being very aligned. You might mirror one another's core values very strongly. And yet, with Door to Romance reversed, it feels that although things are evolving or moving very quickly, energetically and spiritually, in the physical world, it could actually look the opposite with this person. So it's a very ironic energy. It's like there is so much spiritual momentum here and so much potential for shared fulfillment together, but in the physical, things might actually be very blocked. If you haven't yet met this person, this could be a sign that one or the both of you are just feeling as though love hasn't really been working out for you recently. If you haven't met yet, then you have spiritually sensed one another and been unconsciously holding space for each other. And that is actually why the door has remained closed in other situations, romantically speaking, because your souls have always felt that the other is going to enter your life. Now, if you have met, this could be someone that you've been physically distanced from or apart from, but you've never left each other's hearts or each other's energy. So again, there is that feeling of each of you subconsciously, I don't want to say sabotaging other connections, but it might kind of feel that way as though anything else just isn't really working out. But it's because your hearts are really holding space for each other here. I'm getting that very strongly. And again, there is a lot of shared potential for mutual fulfillment. It feels like you and this person could have a very strong kind of power couple energy. In fact, you might even ultimately end up creating something together, whether it's a business, some kind of shared impact on the world. It also feels like the two of you could really build some type of empire together again, whether that's a worldly endeavor or a business creation of some sort, or whether this is speaking to the fact that when the two of you get into each other's energy, there's like this amplified manifestation power that you start tapping into. This very well could be a divine counterpart or a twin flame. And the reason I'm saying that is because of the kind of spiritual power I'm picking up on that you both seem to have when you're together. And twin flames, whether they are physically apart or together, do tend to have this ability to strongly tap into this inner masculine and inner feminine joint energy that can really amplify one's manifestation power. And do let me know if you're interested in hearing a separate podcast video about that. I would love to share more information about that sometime. It does feel with Two of Coins reversed that there has been some disjointedness between the two of you in the physical world as of late. So at the moment, again, there could be blockages. There could be some type of physical separation. Two cards came out here. From the Energy Oracle cards deck, we have Man holding a heart upright and Storm warning in the reverse position. So I'm getting that the masculine here that we're tapping into has been through a lot of hardship or a lot of emotional pain recently. He's been through a lot of metaphorical storms, potentially some kind of dark night of the soul, because I'm getting that this masculine, like if I were to see a visual of him, it's almost like he's fighting his way through the storms to be with you or to connect with you more in the physical world. Now, of course, he might not fully be consciously aware of this, but at a higher self level, I see his higher self like fighting through this dark night of the soul, fighting through these metaphorical storms of life, trying to make his way to you. And you feel that. I almost felt this like heart aching kind of feeling when you're apart from each other. It's almost like your hearts do ache for each other, especially at that spiritual level, at that higher self level, even if for some reason in the physical world, possibly again due to a heart blockage in one or both parties, there could be these times of temporary separation. There is a true longevity to your connection, as though it kind of just keeps going on and on. I see someone like closing a book thinking that it's over, but then it's like the universe writes a sequel and suddenly you're in the next book with this person when you thought you'd turned to the last page. And that might be kind of how your connection regularly feels. We also have the Starseed Oracle card that says longing for home, homesick for the stars. Part of why it's so hard for you to fully disconnect from this masculine is because your souls ache for each other. Your souls find a sense of home spiritually in the presence of the other that is truly unmatched. Now, we will, of course, be getting into these other connections that I feel being deep and meaningful as well, but there's something just highly spiritually aligned about this first connection coming out here, meaning you and this person really do mirror or share some kind of core soul frequency. You're either high level soulmates or twin flames. So With that being said, I'm going to reshuffle the cards and tap into the second masculine here. By the way, as I was speaking about this first masculine, I started sensing jealousy from the second masculine that we're about to tap into. So I'm getting the number 555, which could represent rapid change. This second masculine, it feels that they are very, very protective of you. They're coming up as a very strong knight, like a kind of knight in shining armor sort of energy almost for you, Divine Feminine. This person feels a sense of competition to that first energy because they want to be what that person is to you, is what I'm getting in like a strange kind of way. Like they feel a very strong spiritual bond to you. I'm going to try to explain this in the best way I can, but this second masculine, to them, you, Divine Feminine, are their strongest, deepest, and most ancient, currently incarnated soul connection, but you might not feel exactly the same way about them. You do feel a strong connection to this person, but what I'm getting is that the person I'm tapping into here, like I'm just going to put it bluntly how it will be in most cases, it's as though that first energy, that first masculine is your twin flame, but this second energy is a really high level soulmate who doesn't have a twin flame currently incarnated or isn't on a twin flame path. So to them, it's like this very high level soulmate bond that the two of you share is the most intense, deep, profound connection they could even imagine, because they don't have a currently incarnated twin flame feminine, or they're not on a twin flame path. I'm getting like love triangle. So it almost feels like there could be a love triangle going on, at least energetically, if not physically in the 3D world as well, between you, Divine Feminine, and this first energy coming up as probably a twin flame, and this second energy coming up as a very protective, high-level soulmate that absolutely adores you. I'm getting that very strongly. This person really admires you, but they're also feeling, I'm hearing suspicious of that first masculine. They don't trust that first masculine energy that's in your life, which again, for most of you, is a twin flame situation. This second person, if they're already physically in your life, they jumped into your life very fast, and also they wanted to move very fast with you. This person might have a demeanor of someone who quite literally moves quickly. They might talk quickly. They might walk quickly. There's just a fast energy to this person. With Angel of Love reversed, they really want to fight for you and to fight for your love because they're holding on to you really strongly in their heart. If this person has any photos of you or you have photographs together with this person, they look at these pictures all the time. And without realizing it, they're actually subconsciously manifesting you into their life. So although there is a soul bond here I'm picking up on, they are also amplifying that bond by manifesting you. And when I say manifesting, I mean they are consciously sending you a lot of emotional energy, a lot of thought energy. I'm hearing 24/7, like this person hardly stops thinking about you. And as a result of that, you probably feel this person's energy on you very strongly throughout the day. With man holding a heart upright, this person is coming up as very fixated on you and very open-hearted as well. I'm getting like a chef or a cook. I don't know why I'm getting that for someone. Someone here might want to make you a meal or just be an acts of service person. Like I see this person really wanting to care for you, to take care of you, to make you feel physically supported and cared for. And I do see that you find that very attractive about this person. With victory in the upright position, when this person saw you, it's almost like they had this, I don't know how to describe it. They saw you and it's almost like you were physically lighting up. Now, what they don't realize is they were actually picking up on the brightness and the radiance of your aura. You, Divine Feminine, are someone who does have this really radiant energy to you, this radiant aura. And this masculine actually has spiritual or psychic abilities of some kind, but they're very unconscious of them or closed off to them. So they actually can sense energy or see energy, but they don't realize that they can, or they can't yet do it consciously. So this is a very old soul, but someone who is actually spiritually fairly immature or at a lower level of immaturity or consciousness in this lifetime. However, when they saw you, it's like your energy lit up to them. They might even describe this to you if you ever get them to open up about what it was like seeing you or meeting you. This person felt so incredibly drawn to you. There's a very strong life partner energy here. So this person may be a potential viable option for a life partner for you. They are someone who has, I keep seeing like a golden retriever. That might literally be a dog that one of you has, but also it comes up as this person's energy. They are loyal, they are friendly, they're trustworthy, they'll stay by your side, they don't want to harm you in any type of way. And again, they immediately had like this recognition that they wanted you right upon seeing you, with hostilities upright and attachment upright here, those sitting on the crown chakra. Spiritually, energetically, this person senses that you have this really powerful soul connection to that first masculine, and that does make them feel jealous or insecure, but they also really want to fight for this. They want to fight for this and for your connection. And they still want to be in your life and support you and be loyal to you, even though they are aware consciously even that you have this intense soul connection to this other person as well. Now, I'm not saying that they like this situation, because it is creating a sense of insecurity or jealousy in them, but it doesn't lessen their desire to be with you or to be loyal to you or to be connected to you. Like, I just keep getting this person telling me, I just want to be around you. I want to be in your energy. I want to converse with you, to go on dates with you. This person spends a lot of time imagining all of that, by the way, imagining your future together. They might talk to you a lot about future things they want to do with you, because that is what they're thinking about. It's what they fall asleep thinking about. It's like whenever they're having a hard day, this person just defaults to imagining what it would be like to be around you or to build a life with you in the future. I'm also seeing 3 kids. I don't know if that connects with someone. Maybe one of you has 3 kids, or if you do want to start a family someday, you might have 3 souls that are wanting to be incarnated as your children. Now, I'm not saying those children have to come through this particular person. I just felt that coming up in this reading for someone. Okay, I'm seeing either the name Rose or a literal rose here. So this third masculine energy, this could be someone who's religious. I heard the word Christian, which could be a name. That also could be someone identifying as a Christian. We have garden and the gate upright. So this person either is someone you haven't met physically in your lifetime yet, or this is someone who you have met and have connected with in the past, but currently there is very low to no communication or very, very sporadic communication with this person. Again, if you're communicating at all, this person might not be in your physical life at all right now. because they're feeling very shut out. I'm hearing lonely. This person might spend a lot of time alone. They're seeing you, perceiving you as being very confident, being very strong, also having a lot of options. With Angel of Strength upright, there's like a lion in front of the angel in this picture. And I see them perceiving you, Divine Feminine, as being this angelic, almost ethereal being, but that is very protected. And even literally, they might be aware that there are these other masculines around you or these other options around you, which is kind of intimidating this person. Now, this might be someone who's very successful in their career with man holding a coin upright, but very lonely when it comes to love and romance. I'm hearing they want someone to share their success with or to share their life with. I keep getting the imagery of this person like getting a promotion at work or having something happen that they're really excited about, like getting a job or having a success, but not having anyone to share it with, like coming back to an empty apartment. This person might live alone. This person could be older as well, but I might just be sensing that because they have a kind of maturity about them. With woman holding a heart, this is really interesting. This person wants to win your heart, but they're being very silent about this. They're not communicating this. In contrast to that second energy, which I feel being very active with you in the 3D world, someone who communicates a lot how they're feeling about you, this third energy is much more quiet. They work in silence. They, again, succeed in silence. Like they don't really share their successes publicly or on social media. And they approach you and winning your heart in the same way. There is a kind of quiet determination about this person, though. They might be very tall or somewhat tall physically because I just keep seeing someone that's like looming over other people, but this also could speak to them kind of looming in the background of your thoughts or your consciousness right now. Like they're always kind of quietly watching you on social media or quietly feeling this connection to you. You might kind of always sense this person there in the background of your mind without really knowing why. And it's because if this is an ex or someone from your past, they have never stopped thinking about you. I'm actually hearing them say, I've never fallen out of love with you. Yeah, with door to romance upright and door to personal healing and happiness in the upright position, I feel that if this is someone from your past, all this time, this person has been telling themselves, I have to keep that door with Divine Feminine closed until I find my own happiness or until I heal myself fully. But the thing is, this person actually has made a lot of progress on themselves, and they have grown and quietly evolved and expanded emotionally and potentially even spiritually for some of them. But again, they've not been vocal about it. They don't share about their growth or their successes. But I do see this person, if you have a past connection with them, they've actually expanded and evolved and changed a lot since you first connected with them or since you last spoke to them. And this person wants to show you that growth, but with man holding a heart reversed and the third eye chakra upright, it's almost like they are waiting for that green light. They're waiting for the best time to come forward. It's like they're waiting in this waiting room outside of your life where like they're ready now. They're ready to come in. They're in a much more healed and evolved and expanded place. I'm getting an L name or Lee, or this could be Leo. Someone could have Leo energy in their birth chart. There's been a separation between you if you have met physically in the past. And this person wants to build a bridge between you. And I see that they've now spiritually and emotionally evolved to the point where there could be a healthy, beautiful connection built between you, whereas that may have not been possible in the past. I'm hearing because of the circumstances, the two of you may have had a romantic connection at some point, but then I'm getting there may have been physical distance involved for some of you. Or there may have been just circumstances that kept you apart, but it feels like it was always very amicable. It doesn't feel like things ended negatively between you. There's always been this warmth in your connection that's never really gone away. And here we have Dance of the Divine Feminine. I don't usually read from the Rumi Oracle during these readings, but in this particular reading, I'm really feeling pulled to this card to close out the reading. So I do hope this reading has provided someone with clarity, especially if you felt one, two, or maybe all three of these masculine energies attached or connected to you in some way. So if anything here did resonate, I would love to hear from you in the comments under the video. You can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself, where I post daily energy updates and information. And of course, if you would like me to channel specifically for you and your situation moving into the future, be sure to subscribe to the channel, as this does allow me to pick up more easily on your energy and channel more specifically for you both here and in future readings as well. So the Dance of the Divine Feminine says, "You may feel unsettled, beloved, as though the ground beneath you is not so solid. This oracle comes to you with guidance. You may feel as though your life is being tipped upside down. Disarrayed and disheveled by the Divine Beloved, you are able to break out of a too ordinary world. Soon you'll be able to find your orientation, even if everything you have once held on to appears to be shimmering and insubstantial, a mere dance of light rather than solid ground. This will become so easy for you because your orientation will flow from within, from the heart, and no matter what shifts and changes take place around you, your center will remain strong." So I'm really picking up from those messages a potential guidance message from your spirit guides, telling you that at this moment in time, you may have a lot going on spiritually and energetically when it comes to these energies or people that you may be connected with, including potentially some of the masculines that came through in this reading. However, I'm getting that there's something deeper going on where you are creating this center of gravity within yourself. You've been focusing a lot on yourself, on whatever you consider to be your purpose, your spiritual mission here on earth. And I'm feeling your guides applaud you for that focus that you've been having within yourself and your life, and really providing you that spiritual support to continue moving forward in that way, continue holding that center of gravity within yourself and letting the rest unfold naturally from that strong, grounded, self-loving place within. So that feels like a really beautiful place to close the reading. Again, I really hope something connected with you today. I look forward to reading your comments and connecting with you there as well. I am sending you so much love, wishing you a beautiful day, and I will talk to you again in the next video.